There are players who play the game, and then there's Stephen Curry, the man who changed it. From half-court heat checks to ankle-breaking handles, these are the times Stephen Curry made the world stop and watch. Number 1, the 54-point game at Madison Square Garden, 2013. Before Stephen Curry was crowned the greatest shooter in NBA history or led the Golden State Warriors to multiple championships, he was simply a promising young guard trying to prove himself on the biggest stage.
You know, he does shoot 45% from downtown on the season. Curry with the quick three right down Main Street on Prigioni.
On February 27, 2013, in a nationally televised game against the New York Knicks at the iconic Madison Square Garden, Curry put on a show that would make basketball fans around the world take notice. From the opening tip-off, Steph was on fire. His footwork was flawless, and his shooting stroke was silky smooth. He drained three-pointers from way beyond the arc, hitting 11 threes on the night, a career high at that time. Each shot seemed easier than the last, as defenders struggled to keep up with his quick release and relentless movement.
Looking against Felton. For three. Got it! What a night for Steph Curry!
What set this performance apart was not just the sheer number of points, but how Curry achieved them. He was patient but aggressive, reading defenses perfectly and attacking with precision. When he wasn't sinking deep threes, he was driving to the basket with speed and finesse, leaving defenders in the dust.
The 2-on-1 back the other way. Curry, why not, for three! Bingo!
As the final buzzer sounded, Curry had racked up 54 points, a staggering total that stunned both teammates and opponents alike. Madison Square Garden erupted, and even Knicks fans, typically hostile to visiting stars, gave him a standing ovation. That night wasn't just a career highlight, it was a declaration. Stephen Curry was here and he was ready to change the game forever.
Steph Curry with 54 points, tops in the NBA this season.
Number 2. The 2016 game winner versus OKC from 38 feet. On February 27, 2016, the Golden State Warriors were locked in a fierce battle against their Western Conference rivals, the Oklahoma City Thunder. The game had gone into overtime, with every point fiercely contested, the score tied, and the tension so thick it could be cut with a knife. The arena buzzed with anticipation as fans held their breath, waiting for someone to step up and end the drama. Enter Stephen Curry. With only 0.6 seconds left on the clock, the Warriors inbounded the ball to Curry, who caught it near half court. Without hesitation or a moment's thought, he unleashed a shot from an astounding 38 feet away, well beyond the NBA three-point line. The sheer audacity of the attempt stunned everyone watching, as the ball seemed to float in slow motion through the air.
They do have a timeout. Decide not to use it. Curry, way downtown. Bang! Bang! Oh, what a shot from Curry!
When the ball swished through the net, the crowd erupted in disbelief and euphoria. The shot instantly became one of the most iconic moments in NBA history, a testament not only to Curry's incredible range, but also to his unshakable confidence and ice-cold nerves under pressure.
With 0.6 of a second remaining, the brilliant shooting of Stephen Curry continues.
Commentators could barely contain their amazement with Mike Breen's legendary bang call echoing across arenas worldwide. This wasn't just a game-winning shot, it was a moment that redefined what was possible in basketball. From that night on, Curry wasn't just a great shooter, he was a game changer, a player who made the impossible look routine and forced defenses to rethink everything. Defenders learned a hard truth: no lead was safe when Curry had the ball. This shot was a turning point, cementing Curry's reputation as one of the most fearsome closers in the sport. Number 3. Breaking Ray Allen's three-point record at Madison Square Garden, 2021. On December 14, 2021, at the legendary Madison Square Garden, Stephen Curry was on the brink of basketball immortality. He was chasing one of the most revered records in NBA history, the all-time career three-pointers made, held by none other than Ray Allen.
Alec Burks guarding him from the start. Wiggins again. Here's Curry for the record. It's good! There it is!
The game unfolded like a carefully scripted story. Curry, known for his calm demeanor and effortless shooting, was in his element. Each possession brought him closer to the record. With every dribble and screen, he carved out the space needed to unleash those signature shots from beyond the arc.
The all-time three-point king of the NBA!
Then, with the crowd holding its breath, Steph nailed the record-breaking three-pointer, a pure, effortless shot that swished through the net, sending the arena into a frenzy. The moment was more than just a new number in the books. It was a celebration of dedication, precision, and redefining the limits of basketball.
He has changed the game with the three-point ball. How all 30 teams approach the game is because of number 30.
What made this achievement even more remarkable was the journey. Curry had faced doubters throughout his career, questioned for his size, durability, and style, but through relentless work and unmatched skill, he turned skepticism into awe.
Doesn't matter if you've got 1, 2, 3 guys on him. Alec Burks closing quickly. A long three.
As teammates and even opponents applauded, the significance of the milestone sank in. Steph Curry was no longer just a great shooter. He was the greatest in NBA history, rewriting the game one three-pointer at a time.
What a moment. And here he comes. An embrace with Ray Allen.
The record at MSG wasn't just about the past, it was a promise of many more moments to come as Curry continued to elevate the sport with every shot he took. Number 4, 62-point career high versus Portland, 2021. On January 3rd, 2021, Stephen Curry reminded the basketball world why he's not just a shooter, but an unstoppable offensive force. Facing the Portland Trail Blazers, Curry unleashed a masterclass performance that would etch itself into NBA lore, a dazzling 62 points on an array of impossible shots, slick drives, and deep threes.
And then Steph off a made three, reversing it up and in! Oh, Curry, what a first quarter!
Getting downhill, you see Cantor there, he's like, great news.
From the opening tip, Curry was in a zone. It wasn't just about volume. It was the style and precision that left fans and defenders alike speechless. He moved effortlessly around the court, mixing up his attack with lightning-quick crossovers, smooth pull-ups, and layups that defied defenders' reach.
Steph, he reloaded, went around McCollum.
Curry drained shot after shot from well beyond the arc, many coming at clutch moments, including a blistering barrage of 7 three-pointers in the third quarter alone. The crowd was electrified, rising to their feet with every bucket, watching a shooting exhibition like no other.
I mean, Lillard and McCollum went for 54, but Steph went for 56 by himself. Curry from deep, 59!
What made this night special was how Curry balanced scoring with leadership. He set the tone early, inspiring his teammates and putting the Blazers on their heels. Despite the pressure, his smile never faded, a testament to his love for the game and confidence in his abilities.
Man, Steph
is running into the front court. Draymond finds him, another three. Got it! 62!
By the end, the scoreboard read 62 points, the highest of his career. That game wasn't just a personal best, it was a statement that Steph was back at full strength and ready to carry his team to new heights.
Yeah, it's just kind of slowing down. Every game we're going to get better, and more so just seeing the pictures of how they want to defend us and me individually. And
get him!
On that night of basketball brilliance, Curry didn't just win, he reminded the world why he's a generational talent and a true basketball artist. Number 5. The behind-the-back crossover on Chris Paul 2015. During the 2015 NBA season, Stephen Curry dazzled fans with his incredible ball-handling skills, but one moment stood out as pure basketball artistry, his behind-the-back crossover on Chris Paul, one of the league's best defenders and point guards. It was a regular season game between the Golden State Warriors and the Los Angeles Clippers, two Western Conference powerhouses. The arena was electric with anticipation anticipation as these two elite teams clashed. Curry, already making waves as a revolutionary player, faced off against Paul, a veteran known for his defensive savvy. Then, with the ball in hand, Curry made his move. With lightning speed and flawless control, he executed a behind-the-back crossover that left Chris Paul completely off balance, frozen in place as if time had slowed down. The crowd erupted, realizing they were witnessing something special. That single move wasn't just a flashy dribble, it was a statement. It showcased Curry's fearless creativity and confidence to break the rules of traditional basketball. The crossover was smooth, disrespectful, and brilliant, a perfect example of how Curry blends skill and showmanship. Beyond the highlight, this moment symbolized Curry's impact on the game. He wasn't just a shooter, he was a magician with the ball, capable of breaking ankles and dismantling defenses with his handles and dominance.
Double behind your back, knock it down, and the bench is loving it.
It's the kind of play that gets replayed endlessly because it perfectly embodies what makes Curry so electrifying to watch. Number 6. 33 points in the second half versus Houston, Game 6, 2019 playoffs. The 2019 Western Conference Finals was a fierce showdown between the Golden State Warriors and the Houston Rockets, two of the NBA's most talented teams battling for a spot in the finals. Game 6 was do or die for the Warriors, who faced elimination on Houston's home court. Stephen Curry started the game slow, struggling to find his rhythm against a tenacious Rockets defense. Fans began to worry as Houston built a lead, but what happened next would become a testament to Curry's resilience and clutch gene. In the second half, Curry flipped the switch. With a fiery determination, he exploded for 33 points, rallying the Warriors back from the brink. Every shot seemed impossible, yet he made it look effortless, pulling up from deep, driving through traffic, and hitting contested jumpers with ice in his veins.
Curry long distance, that's a three. Steph Curry, his second three-pointer.
His movement was relentless. Defenders chased but couldn't keep up. The crowd was captivated as Curry's offensive explosion changed the momentum, igniting his team and turning the tide of the series.
Point, but anxious moments for the Rockets fans. So many on their feet right now. Curry launches a three-pointer, puts it in! Steph Curry from downtown!
Though the Warriors ultimately lost the series, this performance solidified Curry's reputation as one of the most clutch players in the league. It wasn't just about the points, it was the timing, the willpower, and the refusal to back down under pressure.
Curry with Tucker right with him. Curry launches a three, puts it in again! Steph Curry from downtown!
That second half became a highlight of Curry's career, showing the world that when it matters most, he raises his game to another level, making impossible shots and inspiring his teammates with relentless heart. Number 7. Olympics Final versus France, Gold Medal Masterclass, 2024. The 2024 Olympic basketball final was a global spectacle, and Stephen Curry took center stage like only he can. Representing Team USA against a resilient French squad, Curry delivered a performance that left the entire world breathless, proving his greatness extends far beyond the NBA. From the opening tip-off, Curry showed his trademark poise and precision. The French defense was tight, desperate to contain him, but Steph was simply unstoppable. He drained 3 after 3 with surgical accuracy, including deep, contested shots that seemed to defy physics.
Trying to spot the opening, and Durant just took the ball off him. LeBron out to Curry, waits for his moments.
His leadership was evident, not just through points, but by orchestrating plays, setting up teammates, and maintaining an unshakable calm under the intense pressure of an Olympic final. Every time France tried to rally, Curry answered with a clutch basket that kept Team USA ahead.
Quick passing out, Booker goes down the baseline, kicks it out to Curry, again makes space for himself.
When the final buzzer sounded, Team USA had secured the gold, with Curry's performance standing out as a defining reason for the victory. Continents.
The United States States win the gold medal at Paris 2024.
This gold medal game added another unforgettable chapter to Curry's legacy, cementing his status as a global basketball icon who makes the world stop and watch every time he steps on the court. Number 8. The ring finger celebration in Boston. 2022 NBA Finals Game 6. On June 16, 2022, inside the hostile walls of TD Garden, Stephen Curry wasn't just trying to win a game, he was trying to silence a city. Game 6 of the NBA Finals had the Golden State Warriors up 3-2 against the Boston Celtics, and with a championship on the line, Steph knew this was his moment.
Draymond Green pushing. 6 assists for Green. Curry along 3. It's good! Steph Curry from way downtown. Some Curry chaos here.
From the very beginning, Curry was locked in, but it was one moment in the third quarter that sent shockwaves across the basketball world. After sinking a deep three-pointer, the kind only Steph takes and only Steph makes, he turned around and pointed straight to his ring finger. No words, no shouting, just that simple gesture.
Screen. You have to have help. And like I said, looking for the ring. Number 4, that is.
He wasn't just predicting a ring, he was claiming it. By the final buzzer, Curry had sealed his 4th NBA title and finally earned his long overdue Finals MVP. But that finger point, that's what people remember. Because at that moment, he didn't just make a shot, he made a statement. If you enjoyed watching the video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more legendary moments, and drop a comment below. Which Curry moment gave you chills? Thanks for watching.